so today I'm going to be teaching y'all how I customize this jean jacket. I made one before, and this is my Frida jacket, and I thought I would do a Selena version for y'all. Alright, so before you start putting all your embellishments and painting everything onto your jacket, make sure that you do the rips before, throw it in the wash, and then you can apply everything. I used a very delicate fabric, so I had a little trouble with it when I put it in the wash. But for this jacket, I didn't use a delicate fabric. I used cotton fabric, which I recommend because I've washed this a lot of times and I've never had a problem with the fabric coming off. So in the video, you'll see that I am using a sewing machine. If you do not know how to use one or you don't have one, then you can always use fabric glue, which works just as good. And when it comes to paint, use fabric paint or an acrylic that is water resistant. In the video, I'm using the Speedball screen printing paint, and that was not a good idea because for some reason it did not stick onto the jacket when I put it in the wash, and I had to redo the stencil all over again. So those are just little things that I learned when I was doing the jacket so I could save y'all heartache and stress. But other than that, thank you guys. Hope y'all enjoy. Okay, so you want to get started off with your stencil. Get that cut out. You can use an X-acto-knife, scissors. I used a Cricut cutter, and since this stencil is not connected, I used little cross marks to help me determine where to place everything when I put it on my jacket. So now I'm just gonna center it, or however you want to place it, it's up to you, but I'm gonna put mine about there. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then using my cross marks, I'm just gonna place everything down. Okay, so I taped her down around just little things here and there. And then for this part, I ended up using a glue stick and gluing everything down just so when I go to painting, nothing shifts or moves. Amanda, I'm going to be using your measuring tape today. Thank you so much. So I'm going to be taking this measuring tape and I'm going to place this tape down. And I'm just doing a rectangle around Selena. Okay, so now we have the rectangle going around Selena. So when I dab on the paint, you're gonna get a rectangle with Selena. No surprise. Okay, so now I'm gonna place a mat under so the paint does not bleed through. Using acrylic paint, and I'm also gonna be using some sponges to dab on the paint from good old DG. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get a blow dryer so I can dry this paint fast because I'm very impatient. And yeah. Okay, time for the big reveal. Whoa! I think it came out cool. Boom. The hard part is, well, the hard part is kind of done. Now I am taking this dress that I got from Goodwill. That was only $4.79. And I will be using the roses on here. I'm gonna be cutting them out so I can stick them onto this jacket. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so as you can see, I placed the flowers where I wanted them, and I just haven't pinned down so far, but right now I took a white pen and I wrote that down, and now I'm just going to go in with some white paint and trace over the white letters. So I have pinned down the cutouts from the fabric, and now I'm gonna zigzag stitch them. And then on the bottom is where I added the white lettering. Alright, so now that I zigzag stitched the flowers on, I'm gonna go ahead and take these iron-on studs and I'm going to add them on the borders. These studs are from Joanns, and I think they're about $5 or $6, but you can use their coupon because you know your girl is cheap. Now I'm just gonna start making rips into the jacket with some scissors, nothing special. I don't know what to say. Here we go again. So I made this jacket before. Brain fart. Okay. Tag 200. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Mom, do I look constipated in the camera?
No, you don't look constipated.
Or should I
Just be yourself. Just be your silly self, the way you are. Not like that. Summer, not like that.
Okay. I think we're done.